Down in the place to be. Forget your cares in the door, most definitely.
What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're taking a look at the brand new 40-year anniversary PX Previews exclusive Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin action figure. Now, I didn't know if I was going to get this. I didn't know if I was going to be able to find it. I know it's a limited edition kind of thing, so I didn't know if it was going to be hard to find. And I honestly didn't know if I wanted to get the Playmates one. With NECA making their absolutely perfect and beautiful and amazing and spectacular and gorgeous and every other good synonym in the thesaurus figure on the way, I said to myself, do I really need this? And I saw it in person, saw that it was limited edition, and it actually looks better than I thought. I picked them up. I actually had Grandma give me $20. Thanks, Nana. So 20 bucks off of this guy for me. So appreciate it. But I will say he looks smaller than I thought he was going to be. I'm not upset about it necessarily, but it is a little surprising. So the box looks awesome. You get the Last Ronin here. I might actually keep this box. You get the Last Ronin on the back. You get the Last Ronin. There's an awesome read-up. It's kind of a run-on sentence. There should be parts that have a semicolon, but they don't. Kind of a grammar nerd. There's a barcode. I don't think it's going to help because this is a comic book shop exclusives kind of thing. That's what PX Previews means. But who knows? Maybe Walmart and Target will get it eventually. But without further ado, I made a custom of him a while ago, but I am still very excited to go ahead and pop this guy open. So taking the little guy out of the package, god damn, I did not realize how small this thing was. He is tiny. He's like as tall as my finger. I mean, I got big hands, but still, what the fuck, Playmates? I'm a little disappointed just for the size alone. I think the figure is whatever. It's not a great figure, but like, it would have been acceptable if he was bigger. He is tiny. Holy shit. All right, let's do a comparison right off the bat. I do have two different companies' turtles here. We have the NECA turtle in the form of Darkwing turtle, or the dark turtle, and then Super 7's turtle, the Ultimate's turtle. Look at how small he is. He's like a little guy. What the fuck? He's so tiny. Oh, he's so cute. Coochie, coochie, coo. But anyway, I'm just really disappointed at how small he is. And a little surprised. He didn't look this small in the package. And then I got him out. I was like, damn, he is really tiny. But anyway, we'll do that comparison again at the end of the video. But I really just wanted to get that out of the way, because that's insane to me that he is that small. But taking a look at the figure itself, I mean, it looks good. It's got a nice wash on it, which is pretty good for Playmates. They don't usually do that. It's got a wash on the pads up here. This is just kind of one solid piece. I think if you pop the head off, this will come off with it. It's a separate piece, but I like the red and the silver punched in there. And then the paint on the arms looks really nice, actually. The padding on the elbow looks good. The silver looks good. There's paint on the gloves. And then going on to the pouch, there's a lot of weapon storage, which we'll get to that because he does come with a lot of weapons. And I do like that. So this guy does come off. I don't like that it's kind of just like a solid piece. I understand that, it can't be like an actual rope. It would have been nice if they did, especially for the price that they are charging for this guy. But unfortunately, they didn't do that. A little bit more paint on the back would have been nice. He doesn't really look like a turtle, in my opinion, though. I mean, doesn't even look like there's a shell there, but that's not necessarily Playmates' fault. Again, the wash on the silver looks really, really nice, and then his legs look good too. I like the asymmetric pads on there, but again, the wash, dude, Playmates. Killing it with the wash game, bro. Looks really nice. I like the silver on there. The shoes look good. Would have liked toes. And then the bottoms of his feet have peg holes and are painted. The straps are painted all the way around, which is nice. But he just, oh man, I cannot get over how small he is. I would have liked the dry brush over the coat. It does feel, it looks kind of plasticky, I guess. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Oh. I'll save that for Articulation, but I did not know that he did that. That was pretty cool. But he does come with a fuck ton of accessories, and I think that's where a lot of the pricing for him comes from. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So, yeah, as I said, he does come with a lot of accessories. Since this is Michelangelo, spoilers alert, of course, he does come with his chucks. I like that there's paint on them. The different shades of gray on there look really, really nice. And you get two sets, of course. You do like to get two for him. Real quick before I forget, this does peg off. So if you do want the grapple cable off, you can take it off, which I think is a nice little detail. For me, I think I'm going to leave it on, but you know, whatever. He does come with Donnie's bow staff, which has nice silver paint on the front here. Looks really, really nice. I like that. You do get Raph's sai. Let's go ahead and show them up. They look really nice. There's a nice wash on the handles. I like that. You get whatever these little doodads are. God, they are tiny. I don't know what this is. It's a kind of throwing star. You get 2 of them, but then you do get 2 shurikens. I like that. They're really, really tiny. I mean, he's really tiny. He's a little guy, so of course he's going to have small weapons, but shit. I like putting them in between his fingers, kind of like this for these guys, and then, you know, something like that. Looks pretty cool. You can have them like shing. So that looks cool. And then my favorite accessory, well, here is the intact katana. It's super flimsy. I don't like that. It looks good with the silver paint though, but you get the broken katana. Nice detail from the story. I really like that a lot, and it's like actually looks like it could go together. So I like that a lot. This is probably my favorite accessory. But he comes with a lot of accessories, and he holds it all. And the cool thing is you can store a lot of it. So the bow staff obviously is going to go in here. I like to push it down a little bit more. All right, bow staff, intact katana. And then you do get some weapon storage over here. I usually like to put a sai here and a sai on his back. The only problem is it's a little cramped back here, so you kind of have to like. Oh, it spins! Whoa! Did not know that. All right, well that's cool as shit. So that spins. Does the front one spin? Oh, it does, dude. Look at that. You learned something new. That looks pretty cool. And then I would love if the shurikens could go like in a pocket or something, just because they're gonna definitely get lost. And then I'm gonna have him holding his chucks, just because I think that it's cool. I might, because I wish that they would fit in here, because I wouldn't mind putting like one chuck and then the sword, but unfortunately we can't do that. So you can have him holding his nunchucks like that, and then the broken katana is over here, which obviously doesn't have anything. Was that off the whole time? I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. He does come with a lot of stuff to keep track of, but the fact that he can hold most of it, you know, you get the staff, the sword, the 2 sai, and then he can hold his chucks. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. So that's pretty cool. But he does have a little bit more articulation than I thought. It's pretty good for Playmates. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So with everything on him other than him holding the chucks, the head is super tight. You can get it to look up and down a little bit and somewhat wiggle back and forth. It's so tight. I don't know, it might just be a hinge up and down. I don't like that. That sucks. Shoulders go up, down, rotate 360. No bicep swivel or elbow swivel, so it's just a double jointed knee. That does go pretty far. And then the wrist swivel and hinge, but it's the wrong hinge. I would have liked the vertical hinge for all the weapons. Now, as you saw earlier, he does have a waist swivel. It does knock out the one sai a little bit. Not the end of the world, but just kind of keep that in mind that it does kind of fling it all over the place. Now, as far as the splits go, he's only going to go out that far. Down, he'll kick forward, only that much. Back, upper thigh rotation. It's on a ball, so it just kind of pivots on the ball. Double jointed knees actually are pretty good. The ankle will go down, up, and rotation. Not really a pivot. So, pretty shit articulation, to be honest. Better than I thought for Playmates, but still not very good, to be honest with you. So, he's kind of missing on all cylinders, not gonna lie, especially for the price point. But yeah, the articulation is whatever. But for an acrobatic character like this, I think there could have been a lot of leeway, because usually the excuse is, oh well, how do you articulate a shell? Well, put a ball joint in this, because this hides it very well. He barely even looks like he has a shell. You would not even know this thing was a turtle unless you knew, you know. So that's just my opinion on it. Now, as promised, we are going to get these guys out again. So here he is next to the Super 7 turtle and the NECA turtle. And I can't stress enough, even in this video, how small this fuckface is. He's so small. And I don't think if I knew he was this small before I opened him out of the packaging that I would have bought him. Because it's kind of pushing me away from the figure. It's just, I think it's really unfairly priced for the size. I mean, just getting these guys out of the way now. Here he is next to some Marvel Legends. So here he is next to Darwin and Zombie Cap. So even if you want to make the argument, oh, well, maybe he's a 6-inch scale line. Turtles aren't supposed to be that small neither. So I don't like that. Here he is next to the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely and the NECA Kong. So Kong, like, towers over him. And then finally, here is next to Batman, because Batman. And just look at how small he is next to him. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I get that this is not supposed to be in scale with those lines, but I just wonder what scale they were actually doing. Because on the box, it says that it's a 6-inch scale figure, I'm pretty sure. But this looks more like a 5-inch figure. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I got the scale wrong on him. So, I know some of you out there are probably wondering, yo, Ant, what are you thinking of this fig? And I gotta say, guys, it's quite disappointing. I mean, he is just tiny. The articulation's not very good. The accessories are awesome. He comes with a lot of good accessories, but I don't think that it justifies the price point. This guy costed me $35. What the fuck? I got like fucking King Kong that you just saw for less than $30. Come on now. It's just an inadequate price for an inadequate product, in my opinion. I'm going to keep him just because I really can't return him. First of all, he won't be worth selling. And you know, I do like the last Ronin a lot. If I wasn't such a big fan of the character, then I wouldn't have gotten this figure in the first place. But at a price point of $35, I can't give this guy, in good conscience, a rating of over 4 out of 10. 1 for every inch that he is tall. So I believe that's all I got at this point. But if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot over there and I have a lot of fun. I'm sure you all will too. But with that being said, you copping? Because I don't think you should. But let me know. See you guys in the next one. Peace.